again. Hopefully, we can get more than 4 people watching our live stream this time. I think we had a total of 8 or 9 people watching yesterday. Well, hopefully, we could pick a little thing, make a little bit of noise today, and we could tell you what we already told you. And the controlled information distribution is basically telling you what you already know. Yeah, go figure, right? So, where are we at now, folks? Well, accountability is still on the table. Accountability is still on the table, folks. And it's going to get worse. Things are going to get worse. I have a bad feeling. And I've had this feeling pretty much since 2019. And if you go back to our last president theory that we've been talking about 2019 or 2020, we went on about this last president theory. It was going to be a Democrat, and they were looking for a wartime president, right? Okay, we got one person watching. Good, we got one person on the board already. If somebody wants to comment to maybe get the chat going or something. Nope, we lost that one person. So we're back to 0 people watching. And unfortunately, the live stream gets out later, and then a lot of people come on and said that they weren't given any notifications. And it just is what it is. Because what are they after, folks? Do you want to know what they're after or what the problem is right now? It's not what we're saying right now. Nobody cares about what I'm telling you right. What I'm saying right now means nothing. Is what was said before. That's what matters. It's what was said before that matters. Who cares about what I'm telling you now? Doesn't mean nothing. Oh, but you need to be up to date on what's going on. We have Mike in the Night to be up to date. We know where things are going. It's what was said before that's becoming a problem. They took down 2 more. They took one of my video down, another video last night. No, I thought it was 2. It was 1. They took another video down last night from 2016. Right? For medical misinformation. And there's no medical about it, right? So, that's the problem we're having is I have a feeling is what was said, the warnings that were put out, the feelers that were put out, and I think it's going to be a big problem. Is there anybody out there? We got 11 people watching now. We got a new record now. 11 people watching and a like. Is anybody out there? Yesterday the comments were kind of going back and forth. There was a lot of hate in yesterday's comments. There was just a lot of hate. And yeah. I don't know what's going on anymore, folks, when it comes to here we go. Greetings from Anchorage. Whoa. Oh, okay. All right. From Anchorage, Alaska. That is one of my big fans. You called me here at the store, right? You talked to me before? Like 2 years or 3 years ago? Yes, it's you. I know. I remember. Wait. Was it you? Someone called me from, was it Fairbanks? Called me a year or 2 ago to tell me what was going down. No, sir. Okay, sorry. It's another, it's another one. I'm sorry. You're welcome to call me if you'd like. I want to thank, somebody called me, 2 people called me yesterday to say hi and just chit chat about what's going down and how it's going down and I'm getting old. Gunter saying, how was your upper deck update? I don't care. They took me down from the store finders list, so I can't be found anymore as a store locator because all I do is just turn people around. So I get product in my store, guys, and I was selling this product for years, upper deck product for years, and then the distribution company decides they don't want to sell us anything. And so we're in problems with customers, and I don't want to deal with customers if I don't have problems, if I don't have stuff to sell them, right? I don't want to be on the hook for that. Screw that. For what? Right? They don't want to sell me product. They don't want to sell me product. Now I'm doing video games, and I look at the comic books behind me. Lots of comic books. So you just got to kind of move yourself towards... did you buy Dogecoin? I told you last month. You told me to buy Dogecoin 2 years ago. I remember. Crypto will go up crazy in 2025. Well, you know what, low roller scratch, just for you, I'll just go figure out how to. Like, I know how to do it. I know how to. I haven't done it in almost 8 years now. I'll go do it. I'll go buy some Dogecoin. Okay, I'll buy some Dogecoin. All right, just for you, I'll buy it. I'll buy it. I'll put it in a wallet. I don't know. I'll buy $100 or $200 worth and just leave it alone. And if something happens, it happens. If it doesn't, oh well. But I did it for you, buddy. No, you told me years ago to buy Dogecoin. You've been telling me to buy Dogecoin forever. But oh, we got somebody from Maple Ditch. David, what's up? Maple Ditch. Yeah. I just want to send a very important message out to the Americans because America is seriously falling. Everything is a show. And the incredible infrastructure in that country, if you just look at the state of New York and you look at the infrastructure when it was at its peak, I think the infrastructure what it was as it was in New York State got to its best after Giuliani cleaned out a lot of the downtown. You know, New York State became something. In 98, 2001, 2004, it was something. And New York State was good. Infrastructure, highways, interconnections, turnpikes. We're talking like Rochester was really nice. Syracuse was really nice. Those little towns in upstate New York were really nice. Buffalo was nice at one point. Now it's all, I don't know. Buffalo was really nice. Albany was really nice. New York State, just the infrastructure alone in New York State, outstrips Canada. Canada's got nothing. We got more big cities in New York State than we have in Canada. Florida's the same thing. So good afternoon from all but destroyed UK. Ashley Styles. Yeah, Ashley, you know what? They're gonna force a conscription in that country, bro. I'm telling you, they're gonna force conscription there. Forced draft. No one's gonna fight. You know, just like the American Civil War. Who the hell is gonna go fight a war on the premises of today? Oh, we fought this war to go free the slaves. No, you didn't. Says who? It was about the banking. It was about the crown. The South didn't want to be part of the crown. Oh, we freed the slaves. What are you talking about? Anyways, looking for a house in Merritt to buy, says David. Yeah, you know what? There's a couple of houses here, but dude, I mean, you got to come and look at these houses here. They want $700,000 for a house that you could buy in Alabama for 40 grand. I'd rather have the one in Alabama for 40 grand because you get land. And if a typhoon or a hurricane or some crap comes through, that was just 40 grand. Here, something comes through, you're screwed. And you're on the hook for 700 grand to the bank. The bank wants their money. Big difference. Don't forget that. So we got Trader X in Albufeira, Portugal. I'm going to be going to Portugal next year, folks. I'll be letting you guys know. I'm going to close my store down for a month or 3 weeks. I'm going to go to Portugal for 3 weeks. So I'll let you guys know when I'm down there if anybody wants to meet up for a coffee. I already served at the RAF 3 times, and I'm really angry. My entire life was a fraud. Ashley, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. My dad's motto, or my dad, when he was alive, he, every day he would tell me, don't trust the government. Don't trust the government. If you met my dad when he was alive, he'd sit you down and say, the government's the biggest piece of crap in the world. And we've been telling you guys for years that the government's out to hurt you. There's a lot of social media influencers now being more anti-government, I'm seeing now, but it's 2024, October. It's 2024, October. Who cares? The damage is done. Oh, don't trust the government now. We were warning you guys about this for years and years. So I want to show you guys. Here's my picture of my dad here. There's my dad in Portuguese Africa. That's him right there. And no, he doesn't have a buck tooth. That's just the way that the picture came out. And that's my Uncle Joe. Those are two friends there. And that was in Portuguese Africa before it became communist. And that was, they were fighting in Angola. And Portugal was forced to abandon their colonies over 500 years because the World Bank didn't like the idea that Portugal had a gold-backed currency. I know, Mike, house prices and quality of houses for sale is grim. It's just no bang for your buck. Just go to some. You want to know where to go, David? Look it up later. Enterprise, Alabama. Type it in. Enterprise, Alabama. Go move there. Go move to Enterprise. Call me in 6 months after you move there, and you'll tell. And you'll yeah. Most people trust Dogecoin. You sold sports cards again in your store again? No, I don't have sports cards here. Your uncle looks like what the UK military would say is Ali, I, Ali, a proper soldier. Yeah. All right, who's there, man? Okay, we got 40 people. We got more than yesterday. We got like 12 people watching yesterday. Yup, Ali. Yup, Ali. Yup, Ali. You heard GameStop will be doing PSA grading submissions. Oh, they're doing that now. Oh, okay, well, thanks for letting me know. I just hope there's no fraud because cards go missing and like, oh yeah, and stuff goes missing and you gotta watch out. All right, who else is here, man? Come on, let's rock and roll, man. It's Wednesday. It's Hump Day. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's probably Thursday in Australia. What happened to your store across the street? Did it stay empty? What happened was the lady sold it to somebody, I think from the coast, and she did a lease to own type of thing or some shenanigans like that. And then I don't know what happened. She kicked me out of the building after the building was finished, and after I restored the building because it was in really bad shape, she kicked me out. And then 2 months later, she comes to this store and says to me, "I never told you to leave." And I'm like, because the sale didn't go through. Her sale fell through. And then she came back and told me she didn't tell us to leave. So, Paul Walker, what's up, brother? Hi, Mike. Great content. Love your intel. He was Ali, a tough man, battled hardened soldier. That's right. I can show you some of my dad's war. I have a video up. I have a video. It's up on my channel, Portuguese Africa. Look it up. Crude oil is a great option. Contracts right now, in my opinion. Yes, Paul. I picked up a bit of stock, a little bit of junior companies, junior oil companies. They're paying an okay dividend. I picked up a little stuff. I don't have a lot of. Ever since I haven't made social media has made me $5,400 in since 2012, and we're in 2024. So social media, I'm actually never gonna receive any money from any platform for making content. So unfortunately, if I did well with that, or they allowed me to make money, I would probably invest a bit. I would help a lot of people. I would actually help a lot of people. I've been helping a lot of people out of pocket lately, helping people pay their property tax, helping people. What did I do? I bought food and gave it out here on the street. Lots of things like that. Lots of stuff. Lots. You guys don't even know. You have no idea. No idea. So, why did you get booted from X? I think it has to do with that video I made about how Hamas got played. It's on my YouTube channel. It's the timing of the Israeli attack was perfect for Netanyahu to cement himself as emperor of Israel. And before that, on Mike in the Night, every week for 36 weeks or 39 weeks straight, we were protesting the protests in Israel, no confidence in government. Netanyahu out. Big protests. I'm talking 8 to 13, 14,000 people straight. Not my prime minister. And it was just going on. And then after Hamas attacks at a perfect timing, Netanyahu cements his deal, and that's it, right? And I think I got into troubles with that because a lot of platforms took that off. It's back on YouTube. You can look up on my channel on the magnifying glass. It says the video is called Israel attack timing of the attack, and I explain the protests for 39 weeks that we were reporting on already, and how bad out of hand things got. And then I also added how the prosecution that was gonna prosecute and in prison Netanyahu died in a mysterious plane crash a few weeks before too. So I covered that in depth, and that got me in a little bit of hot water with a lot of platforms, right? Just creating a Twitter account. No, I don't want to go where I'm not welcome, right? Are you buying mining stocks? Not really. I have some old gold stocks I've been sitting on for years. They haven't performed anything at all. Yeah, Hababi was in hot water domestically. So unfortunately, there was a lot of things happening, and that's why these people need to stay in power. Not because you want them in power, it's because there's a bigger agenda at play. Same thing with the U.S. election. I'm getting people commenting on my video. I have videos from 2019. There's going to be no election in 2024. Democrat wartime president ahead for 2024, and something will happen to Trump, right? So we've been warning you guys about this while Russell Brand and all these big guys were making Trump is killing it in Ohio. Trump is ripping it in Detroit. Trump. I was making videos side by side. What are you guys doing? They're gonna cancel this election. They're gonna do whatever they can to cancel this election, right? Plantiers up 90% in 5 months. I've owned it. Oh, good. Oh, we got Brampton, Ontario in the house. What's up, Blockhead? Celsius is good. Celsius is a good buy. Beverage company. Okay. If no U.S. election, what will happen to the Canadian election? I already made that video 4 years ago. There will be no election in 2025 in Canada. Look it up. Look up my videos how Trudeau will stay in power indefinitely. No questions asked, no debate. Because China said so. What, you think Canadians run and own Canada? China owns Canada. I've been telling you guys this for over 15 years now. When a communist country comes in your country and buys a mine and doesn't hire any Canadians and builds ports and buys your lithium ion mines, buys your gold mines, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? So, yeah. I listened to Jeremy, a stock money making machine. You heard of Mexico getting expensive since California people are moving to Mexico? Yeah, we talked about. Remember Low Roller Scratcher? I made a video, and I think you even commented back in 2018 how Californians are mass exiting to Mexico, living on the border, on the Mexican border side, and coming to work in the United States every day because they can't afford to live in America. We covered that. I think it was 2017 or 2018. I can't remember now. Who else is here? Oh, guys, I left a link in the description if you guys want to buy me a coffee. I really appreciate it. I don't get many coffees, but if you want to buy me a coffee, Mort's in the house, present. Oh, good, we got more people than yesterday. California is now ruining the Mexican dream. How do I add Skype? Your username? I can't figure it out. I may call in on Mike in the Night. Yeah, your phone already has. If you have a smartphone, there's a 95% chance you already have Skype on your phone. It's like you have it on your phone already. Just look into your apps and see if you have. It may say It may say you have it, and then you might have to activate it. So every phone came with Skype for the longest time. So, and just add me, Mike Martins 1980, if you want to call into the show when we open lines live on Mike of the Night. You can monetize on YouTube next year. No, um, they said I have to. They're gonna review my YouTube channel because I have 5,400 videos on YouTube talking about this crap that's happening now from years ago, and they keep hacking my videos. They keep taking down my 5G. Remember the 5G vaccine videos I did back in 2018? They took them down from 2018 videos. I showed you guys the taken down for medical or for community guidelines and stuff. I told you guys. Oh, you don't do apps. Okay. Well, I do have a phone number you can use to call in, but I don't know who's calling in, right? So it's like a cold call, right? Hey, Sandy, what's up? Good to see you too. Yep, yeah, they just keep taking down. They're hacking away at older videos, like lots of them. They're hacking away at older videos, and what's happening is they take down my video, and then a day or two later, there's another YouTube influencer saying the exact same thing that I'm saying in the video, and it's pretty much the same title, and it's really sad. It's really sad. They took down one of my videos last night. I told you guys from 20. I think it's from 2015, and it was that little series we did. The American Dream is Dead. It's all survival going forward. That was a 2015 video, but they took that down the other day. It's gone. Okay, my Skype name is Mike Martins 1980. Mike Mike Martins 1980. Holding down the coast on this island, says Sandy. Could it be an AI remake of your video, Mike? Yes. You know what I'm noticing too? There's a lot of faceless videos. Okay, I'm putting up a faceless video today. I made a faceless video today. I'm gonna put it up today. There's a reason why. I have a reason for it. It's because somebody emailed me a story. Somebody emailed me something that happened to them, and I'm not gonna just read the email. I'm just gonna like put it so you guys could hear. And it's a female that sent me. It was a woman that sent me that email. So I want to play her story for you guys. So I use AI for that too, because it's not my story, right? You would also assume these new videos will get removed also. No, 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 Justin, no, no. Nobody cares about what we're talking about now. What we're talking about now is completely a waste of time. What all these influencers are telling you and keeping you up to date, it's a waste of time. YouTube is smart. They're going after what was said. They're going after what was being already predicted. They're going after all that stuff from years ago. They're going after old content. They're allowing their influencers. I found a channel that's 3 months old that has 250,000 subscribers. 3 months old. 250,000 subscribers. Right? And all they're doing is just talking about what we already talked about 10 years ago. But they're talking about it today. They are going after what was said. And I don't think they care about now. Like, oh, there's going to be no election. Something's going to happen to Donald Trump. Well, we know that now. But when I was saying it back in 2019, that was a big problem, right? So, DOD has approved unloving American citizens just recently, says David. Paul saying I run a card shop online while the market is down, no liquidity in the market, everyone is broke. Yep. I'm sure you're feeling it too. Well, you know what? I'm more of an in-person, people come in and shop. So I don't sell anything online because the shipping is more money than the product. Where I am in Canada, because I'm in a small town. Unaliving? Unaliving? Yeah, so Gary's got a good point. Me thinking Trump gets in and the World War III plan rolls on with Israel kicking it off. Too many people are still watching TV news. You know what? I would gauge or tell people to watch TV news now. Watch TV news now and go the opposite. They're talking about this, go the opposite. They're talking about housing, whatever, go the opposite. So whatever they're telling you in the news, I think the news is the best gauge you could have to know what's really going on. They tell you, oh, today and blah, 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 blah. They talk about, I don't know, they're telling you about global warming or climate change. And you just go the entire opposite of what they tell you. These influencers and truthers that came out after COVID, I'm just a guy that's on social media for years talking about warning people. And I was pooped on pretty. I got my butt kicked pretty hard, a few times. You know what I mean? Kayfabe is a WAF term, and that's what politics is now kayfabe. When are you coming to Portugal? Are you coming to the Algarve where I am? Probably. I'll probably take a train down there. Is an alien invasion likely? No. Go back to our 2017 Mike of the Night. We were talking about alien invasion, Operation Bluebeam stuff. Hey, Mike Miller's in the house. I'm doing well, buddy. David saying from underground. If doing opposite of what TV said, we should all go to mainland China. Well, no, you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. If they tell you that, there's these chemicals that they're spraying on you are not chemicals, they're just contrails from planes. Well, you go the opposite and say, no, they're not. Right? So you always go the opposite of what the news tells you. Yeah, politics is kayfabe. It's WWF wrestling. We coined that back. We coined that way. Oh, that's reminding me of a video I did, and actually, I think Alex Jones took my whole speaking point on it 3 days after I made my video. I'll show you it. You can look it up on his channel or wherever he is now or whatever. And we made, I don't know why it's not opening. So what we did a whole political thing. Let me see if I could find it on my channel for you guys. And then another channel, I think it was Alex Jones. Someone sent me a link to it. He actually took my whole wrestling thing. It was really sad. But, unfortunately, small guys don't get the... Right here. So we did heel versus face. Heel versus face, it's all a lie. Justin Trudeau, Pierre Poilievre, Donald Trump versus Joe Biden 10 months ago. In professional wrestling, the terms heel and face refer to roles of characters and performers. And heel versus face, Ireland riots, migrant invasion, it's a gigantic show. Wake up now. So they're playing the good guys versus the bad guys in politics. And we did this, and not even 3 days later, it was on. I think it was Alex Jones. Was actually he took this whole premise and made a whole monologue of it, of what we were saying 3 days after. Someone sent me the link, and it's really sad how the little guy that doesn't even get a coffee, the little guy that doesn't can't even pay his internet bill from revenue, that doesn't even cover his internet bill, is being picked apart. Picked apart. Greatest show on earth. Yes, people are broke. Is bizarre how many people can understand it's rigged, but can't wrap their heads around that entire thing is a show, and that's how it's rigged. It's it's a play for the masses, a soap opera. Yeah, the world is a stage. Remember? Sports cards crash due to too many manipulation. Sports cards are for rich people since the sports card box getting too expensive now. Raven says hi. Oh yeah. So what they're doing is they're taking down videos of what we said before. And I don't know why. So somebody wants to, okay, Russell Brand comes out tomorrow, is talking about heel versus face, and just takes what we said back in 3 years ago. He would take that, and then YouTube will delete my video, like for medical misinformation. They've done it so many times. Were you ever interested in action figures, Mike? Yeah, I was when I was a kid. I used to collect them and whatever, but we were really poor, right? So we were very poor, and I had like one action figure for like 4 5 years of my life growing up as a kid. One. Yeah, said in the '70s, the world is a stage. Yeah, it's all stage. No, but Elvis said it, but Elvis took that from a great writer or a great composer or something. Said that. Yeah, your store is it is your store is it if it was, I think you should try to say in the UK, would be the type of store to sell them. Yeah, I got action figures behind me. Yeah, seems like we need to go back to no internet to have a chance. Yeah, YouTube is censoring everyone. Yes, they are. What they want to do is they want to get you on these influencers that showed up after COVID. People now, ever since I've been talking about this controlled information distribution, I'm getting so many messages from people. Hey, look at this guy's channel, 4 months old, 500,000 subscribers, and then they would circle, like they would take screenshots. The guy's just regurgitating everything you're saying, like your word is getting out, but this guy's making the money, right? Yeah, it's falling apart in America. Uh, back in 2021, 2022, the mainstream media was making fun of Kamala and how the mainstream media was making fun of Kamala Harris and saying she has no clue what she's doing. And then they flipped the script, and now she's front running. We told you there was going to be no Democratic primaries back in 2021. We made a video, no Democratic primaries. Biden is the choice, right? So Kamala gets in. Same, there was no choice. If there was Democratic primaries for the Democrats, somebody else would be there than Kamala. And then there would be some sort of a fighting chance of something to go. But no, they don't want to. They want to keep their agendas going. Yeah, like I see Russell Brand on a jet with Diddy, and then go follow him. Yeah. I didn't know the Superman logo was a analemma symbolized in reversed. Hill dog. Yeah. Yeah. It's falling apart, folks. So we're gonna have to. My answer or suggestion: prepare. Make sure you got batteries. Make sure you got candles. Make sure you got a bunch of oatmeal, lots of dry food, and so Earth is transdimensional byway. You could go up into heavenly tronic realms from here, or you could go down into the nine realms of circles of hell. That's right, Gary. You're referencing Dante Alighieri. Dante Alighieri, the Divine Comedy. Mass hypnosis is being used against the average person. You right? I'm falling apart. It's falling apart slowly. Slowly, no need to panic. There is still time to calmly prepare. That's right. Prepare. Relax. Buy a few cases of water. Buy a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Just make sure you're ready for when the poop hat hits the fan. You read my comment about Trump winning. The media is pushing Trump winning in the poll to beat Harris. In election day, Trump will lose the election, so Trump voters wouldn't vote for him because they knew he was going to win. Yeah, oh, that's a really good one, low scratcher, low roller scratcher. Let people know that Trump's winning, Trump's winning, Trump's winning, and then no one goes to vote for him because they already know he's going to win. And then yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one, low roller. Trump doesn't trust as far as they could spit. The media is pushing. Yeah, we got that. We got that, buddy. We got that message. That's a good one. That's a really good low roller. Yep. Just here at the store. Beautiful sunny day. It's going to be nice and warm today. And very looking forward to. Let me open her up here. I got a couple of locks on the door. And just a nice day here. My shop. That's my street. The mountains. Mountains. What a beautiful day. There's my old shop. That's my old shop over there. Whew. I had somebody call me yesterday at the store to make sure I was real. I'm like, yeah, I'm real. I'm here. Yeah, what a pretty day. That's a beautiful weather. I thought you'll have snow already. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. I told you guys before, I live in a four season. This is why I don't leave where I am. I live in a four season town surrounded by mountains. I got a beautiful winter. We get two or three snowfalls. That's it. And spring starts second, third week of March. I'm already insuring my summer car or whatever I drive, my daily driver in the summer. And come March, I'm already in that. And Weather is pretty steady till March, through mid March, April, May, June, July, August, September, right to October. It's really November. It's like this, like you see here, like 15, 16 degrees Celsius. So that's like 60s, 70s, 60s, and 70s. Expecting snow in Calgary Monday. Yeah, no, we don't get here. I think last year our first snowfall was like third week of December. Yeah, third week of December. We were kind of like betting on if we're gonna have a white Christmas or not, and then that's it. It snowed once, and then it snowed twice in February, and that's it. That's so nice, Mike. You're lucky. I get brutal -30 winter. It goes year round. It goes forever. Yeah. Yeah, Gary. You're right. Do you believe in Jesus? Says Phil. Of course I believe in Jesus. I where's my cross? Right here. Of course I believe in Jesus. I'm born and raised Roman Catholic. Go to church pretty much every Sunday. Did global warming cause no snow in your area? No, it's just like we're like Montana, like where we are. It's like that kind of Montana mountainy region, and yeah, no, we get 2, 3 snowfalls a year. I'm 41 degrees north, and we can see flurries by November 1st. But I'm near, but I'm near the now belt. What's a now belt? Yeah, BC Silent Walk is saying a province that doesn't freeze your nuts off. Why do you think the Chinese came and bought up all this real estate here? Condos, houses, leaving them all empty. Man, tons. You have no idea. Uh, I think the Catholic Church inverted the story. BC is the best weather in Canada, 100%. Earth goes through cycles. No climate change by humans. No, it's what the sun dictates. Remember that we did that whole Mike in the Night in 2019? We had that sun specialist, that sun guy come on, talking about the sun and the wobble and its own rotations and stuff. It's not up to us what happens on Earth. It's up to the sun, right? Died on a cross, buried, and rose on the third day. Yes. Do you actually want me to recite the Apostles' Creed? Go watch my God Files. I have a video series you guys should watch called The God Files. There's like 4 episodes. Go watch that. Yeah, BC has 3 distinct regions: weather, coast, prairie, and desert. I'm in the semi-desert area here. Sun and weather modification. Also, the sun circles the galaxy. You heard the lottery hit inflation next year. Mega Million will raise prices $5 next year. The biggest, the biggest lie, bigger than the prize and bigger jackpot. Have you seen Messiah 2030 documentaries? No, I haven't. Man, what time is it? The missing years of Jesus, he was in Egypt, guys. Missing years in Jesus, missing years of Jesus, he was in Egypt, guys. And Jesus, there's timeline wise, Jesus could have been Buddha too. Who knows, man? In those missing years, oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Are you in the Rocky Mountain chain? Kind of in the Rocky Mountain chain, says Trump one. Yes, kind of. Someone's saying, at least you weren't called a racist. I've been called a racist my whole life. Go watch episodes of Mike in the Night in 2021, 2020. Oh, man. I know he was in Egypt because I know for sure Jesus went to Egypt because when Joseph and Mary had their child, an angel approached and said, "Get your stuff now, head over to Egypt," because there was that big census that was going on, and there was also that mass massacre. It was a fake census to kill all the newborns, right? All the newborn babies, right? So they had to flee. So they took off to Egypt. I don't know, 18, 17 years. I don't know how long. I don't know, like, I don't know exactly, but I know Joseph picked his stuff up, got his, Joseph had a caravan, right? Joseph had a big caravan. Joseph had money. Joseph was old. Joseph was in his 60s. He was an old man, and he had a caravan, right? Yeah, no CO2 carbon, you have no life. They are deceiving everyone, says Silent Walk. 2018 Mike in the Night was a really good one. We discussed Mount St. Helen, how Mount St. Helen put more soot and ash into our ionosphere than we as humans would do in 100 years. We covered that. There was a really good in-depth episode of Mike in the Night. And how without that, we wouldn't have pretty much all the trees we have in North America started to explode and grow, and like crop yields were huge because of that soot and ash from Mount St. Helen, right? Without carbon, we're dead meat. We're made of carbon. Hey, Hunter Moon, long time no see. How old was Adam when he died? I don't remember. Yeah, we also have a lot of trees dying from the top down, turning brown at the top, probably from sprays. Yes, Hunter, it may be from sprays, but I think in a video we made back in, I think it's a short video. You can look it up. It's still there. In 2015, we were discussing how trees hollow out with lack of carbon. How trees start to hollow out and just wither and die because they're not getting enough carbon to breathe. I'm thinking that's what's happening too. Someone said Adam died within the first day. Adam lived to about 900 when he died. Do you know why Adam died at 900 or 700 or 600 or whatever? It's because he was the closest genetic perfection to God, right? Adam was the closest genetic perfection to God. And the further you go out, and the further you go out time wise, the further away you get from God, or the further you're not getting away from God, but our genes start to change, and we don't evolve, so to say. We don't evolve. It's just things get spread out more, so to say. Someone said that Mount St. Helen was an energy weapon induced event back in the 80s. We need carbon. The WEF is crazy just to want to tax us for dollars. That's right. Back then, they knew how to raise the Christos oil, and that leads to blood and purification, longer life. Yep. Aerosol metals seem to clog their respiratory process, so they Roy from Inside Outs, or Rot. I think he says Rot. Hey, Mike, Jason from Rumble. Live last week. I know RLF. I know RLF. So if you guys want to come on Mike in the Night, RLF called in. Everybody calls in, talks about what's going down, how it's going down, where it's going down, why it's going down. And we can just kind of make sense of where things are going, right? Yeah, Gary needs to call in. Gary is very vocal in the chat. He needs to call in to 100% Mike, the correct Mike, the aluminum is clogging the roots in the trees. That was Hunter Moon that said that about the trees. I'm talking about the lack of carbon that's in the air. Hunter Moon said it was the spraying in the comments there. Well, my friends do call me the voice. Yeah, so Gary, what we could do is we give you a nickname on the show. Watch the last episode of Mike in the Night and see. Watch, guys, if you want to. Okay, people keep calling the store and asking me for the same thing, and I'm just gonna go to it right now because people keep calling me for the same thing over and over and over. So this is the number one call I get at the store. Is how do I see replays of Mike in the Night? I made it simple for you guys. You guys go here to my Rumble channel. I don't have a lot of followers on here. So you're going to go on here and you're going to go, there's Mike in the Night 574. Okay. Let's just open that so you guys can see what it looks like. And there's Mike in the Night 574. So somebody called in here, the caller. And Daniel's calling in here. Yeah, because you know what? She could have taken a page out of the Clinton Foundation. That when that whole thing happened in Haiti with that hurricane in Haiti. So there's a 574. So the fastest way to get is go to playlists, all of Mike in the Night, and you can go back and watch episodes going back. Man, who knows, man? Just stuff we're talking about for years now. And when I keep telling you guys, yeah, we talked about this in a show. We talked about this. It's because we actually did. It's because we actually talked about this stuff over all these years. And a few episodes here for you guys of Mike in the Night. You saw that one. This is 558.
We're trying to bring us all down onto our knees. So, with...
And here we go again. Oh, it's not working. Come on, Rumble. We're not Rumble heroes, right? So the problem is we're not Rumble heroes. There's another episode here.
Money's not even safe under your mattress because it might be worthless tomorrow. You know,
And then you go to mikeofthenight.org, people. 552. This just never ends. I don't know why Rumble's doing this, but so it's not playing the episode. Oh, there it is. Fire to their own house and then blaming Nazis. The Pakistani family was described as a well-integrated by the town's left-wing mayor. So we covered all kinds of stuff here on the show. So if you guys want to go to mikeinthenight.org. Mike in the Night, how it's spelled.org. Go there and just go check it out. Call into the show. What happened to Lord Humongous? I spoke to him on Facebook the other day. He's fine. Two-thirds of the trees around have black rot in their centers. It's from the heavy metals and lack of carbon. Yeah. It all adds up, guys. There's all a combination to this stuff. I never have any trouble finding your channel. I just type in Mike Martins and it comes right up. Okay, good. Good. No apostrophe on the S, though. So there's a lot of trees that are rotting and dying off where I am in Florida. Yes, I miss him calling in too. I'll call him on Skype today. I'll call him. I'll call Lord Humongous today. I'll call him and I'll ask him if he's okay. If he's okay. I wish I could pay some of our regular guests, that go out and report and do that for the show. Um, unfortunately, we don't get nothing for it. What's up, Mike, buddy? I love you to death. You look like a generic version of Guy Fieri. I don't know. I need to lose some weight. That's what I need. You guys told me yesterday on the last live stream I was a tubble lard. And you're right. Hey, that's exactly what it is. I take criticism and I make sure, you know, I take constructive criticism because you're keeping me in line. When you're telling me I'm turning into a tubble lard, that means I'm turning into a tubble lard. And I better start watching what I'm eating. And I better start taking care of myself because I won't be around much longer if I don't. LOL, Mike does look like the average guy. Fury? Cool, dude. I don't know who the average guy Fury is. Fury? Am I pronouncing that right? Fiery? Fury? I don't know who that is. I know I'm an average guy. Average Mike. Yeah, Average Mikes. Remember that little show we did on YouTube for a while called Average Mikes? Raven, God bless you and your and your lovely family. Thank you. Whoa. Yeah, Gary needs to call into the show to tell us what he's up to because there's a lot of stuff going on here. Someone says no, bro. Guy is a is a famous chef. Okay, I don't know. I'm a little chubby, eating a lot of pie and ice cream. Take care, Mike. Guy Fieri is on the cooking channel, says Raven. I loved you saying average show, average people, average talks. Yeah, it's average Mike, just average stuff. Total chaos coming this November. Oh man, we've been predicting this November for years now. It's even caught wind to alphabet companies that have contacted me now 3 times. They have made contact with me. And they want to know what the hell is going on. What woke them up too was that whole Foo Fighters video I made. How Donald Trump was getting bashed for using a Foo Fighters song. And then I stopped in the video and I sent a message to Donald Trump, find an American, find a nobody, find someone that loves you, find someone that has a good song, move him up to #1, make him a star overnight, make him a sensation, make a real American, famous that loves you. 3 weeks later, exactly what I said to a T. I had friggin' magazine, not magazine, but like big outlets calling me, asking me, what's going on here? Because it's not the first time you would say something specific. And then a couple of weeks later, it happens to a T. And I've been making videos about that. With those air balloons I told you guys about, how they were being launched, how many were being launched, the colors of them, the numbers, where they're going to be located, what provinces they're going to... And 3 weeks later, after the balloons were set off, I'm getting calls from alphabet companies wondering, who you, what? So... Walmart and Target in certain locations have stopped accepting cash, says Paul. Guys, when I was in Seattle 6 months ago, it was a nightmare. No one would accept my cash. The Climate Pledge Arena wouldn't accept my cash. I couldn't buy my tickets in cash. I couldn't use cash for anything in Seattle. I went to a hot dog vendor, and then I gave some cash to some homeless guy. That's it. Nobody was accepting my cash. Nobody wanted my cash. I went to McDonald's. Okay, there's nobody working here. I go. How do I buy? There's a Mexican guy there. Digo, oye, ¿cómo me puedo buscar la comida? Quiero, comer algo. Oh, tú necesitas. So he tells me in Spanish what to do. You go to this machine here. You put in what you want from the menu. So I go in, I put in what I want in the menu. And then I have to put my card. It doesn't accept cash. Put in my card. It says it accepts cash, but it doesn't accept it. It gives you back the money. So I put my card in and I had to pay. And then 12 minutes later, some guy comes with a tray with the food from the back. And it's like, whoa. Yeah. They watch your stuff, dude. They did on my old videos too. I'd show stuff and a week later it would change. It would changed or boarded up. Oh, I had the Illuminati card game in here for years. I don't know if I still have a copy. I don't think I do. It will be in the that would be in the Steve Jackson section. I don't think I have it here. No, I got Munchkin Apocalypse, Munchkin. Let me see here. So these are my Steve Jackson games here: Munchkin Cthulhu, Munchkin Apocalypse, Munchkin Conan, Munchkin Fu. Right? I don't have a copy of Illuminati. Unfortunately, I could probably still get it in, but this is a good game. Do you have the balls to totally melt a dude's face with magic? This is a really good game. So, yeah. Yeah! Ah. I'm just saying that higher people are watching you and passed your idea along to Trump. Yep, that's been happening for years. But the problem is, I told you guys there's going to be a software that's going to come out. It's probably already here, where you're going to type in a phrase or something, a word salad, freedom of speech without freedom of reach. And it will come to where it originated from. You'll find it. It will actually, even if you're shadow banned, it'll find where it came from. And a lot of the stuff that we coined, the terms we coined, if you dominate people with violence and they have nothing to lose, what do? They fight back. That one got stolen from us, but I stole that. You see? That phrase that's all over and everyone's coining it, that's from the Fast and Furious 5 movie from 2005 or 2006, 2004. That's from the Fast and Furious 5 movie. And we've been quoting that for years on the channel. And then a couple of big guys came and coined the term. And everyone that I talked to says, did you know what so-and-so said? He said, if you dominate people with violence and they have nothing to lose, all they have is to fight back. I'm like, yeah, that's from Fast and Furious 5. Everybody knows that. ABC Kamikaze, that's crazy. Are you saying that staying busy enough to make a living in your store? Oh, someone's saying they're doing a lot. Cousin was telling me grocery stores in New York are no longer accepting cash. You have to have a credit card or debit. Yeah, that's pretty bad. How much do you want for it? I need to get a copy of it. I need a whole deck of cards. Do you know if it's updated version with the new cards added? I think the new Illuminatis are all updated versions. The older ones are harder to find. Paul says, yeah, they said have nothing to lose, they lose it. Yeah, that's from the Fast and Furious 5. That's a quote from Fast and Furious 5, right? When you push people far. Watch Fast and Furious 5, guys. That's your homework. Watch Fast and Furious 5. You're going to watch it and say, whoa, whoa, so much of that movie is like in our word salads and discussion pieces today. How's business at the store? It's fine. I'm getting by. Hopefully I have a busy Christmas. Hopefully I do well for Christmas this year and kind of move forward. No, everything is... I got some used games, but the used stuff I have in the store is video games here. show you guys here. This is my use. My use section is this, like older video games. Right? That's like my use section. And then I got models here. And Gundams. Models. Sleeves, deck boxes, dice. Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic the Gathering. And the whole wall of product. Pokemon, Magic, all kinds of stuff. And comic books. I got comic books out. Because I can't get Upper Deck product in, so I've been doing comic books lately. And, yeah, look at these old Star Treks, guys. Out of Time. I might read some of these later. I found some old Star Wars. I was going through an old collection. Yeah. I still read comics to this day. Still read comics, but I read the old stuff, right? I don't waste my time reading the new stuff. It's all woke shit. Moon Knight. Daredevil. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Updated cards. I'll look into it, ABC News. I'll look into the Illuminati, where it's at. Will there be civil war? There will be. There will definitely be civil unrest. Yeah, go back. We have videos on that already. Go back. There's gonna be definite civil unrest. Good point. Use Jedi power to enter stores and get what we want. I love comics. I collected them for years as a boy. You kind of look like Fred Flintstone. Oh, Gary, you still have comics in storage? Woo! Bring them by. I'll buy them off you. I want to expand my collection here. Alan, I'm so old that comics were 30 cents then, 33 cents, and then 35 cents. I had tons of different types. Nice, Gary. Oh, I got someone knocking on my door. Hold on, there's someone at the door. Oh, it's the. Hey, buddy.
Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. How you doing?
Too bad. Looking sharp.
Thanks, man. I want to look semi-important today, and I got glasses to make me look important.
Well, there you go. Hell yeah.
Have a good one, bud. Okay, we got here. He dropped off for me. The Merritt Morning Market. Dangerous dog. Hey, that's the dog that tried to attack me in my house the other day. Over the weekend, a break-in occurred in the city. Oh, that's the dog that was barking at my wife and advance voting. That was a dog that was barking at us yesterday. Rare Comet. Pumpkin Patch. So, that's that right there, folks. Woo! Okay, guys, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to make myself a coffee here. I am going to take her easy today. If you want to come by and see me at the store, guys, I have a video I'm going to put up. It's not in Reddit. It's nothing with it's. Somebody sent me an email and I converted your story, guys. If you have stories you want to email me about you could keep your name confidential. If you have a financial story or a life death experience story, or when I woke up to the what do you call it? When I woke up to the lies. I don't know. If you have something, just email me your story. I'll take it, cut and paste it, and I'll just make it into a video for you guys on my channel if you want. You have something about something that happened at a job or something, you can keep it as confidential as you want. You don't have to use real names, and I would, yeah, I would make a video. So I'm putting up a video in 15 minutes for you guys about this lady that died and came back, and she had a near-death experience, and she wanted to share it with me, and I asked her if I could just post it as a video, and she said, sure, go ahead. I miss the old chemistry sets, especially the ones from the 60s where you could make homemade LSD. Yeah! Now we're talking. All right, guys. Mike Martin's here. Thanks for watching, being live with us. We got more people here today. It's better than yesterday. I have spoken.